guys, just thought I'd show you some of the features on here. So if we put the machine on, would help. Everything lights up for a second. Right, we'll start at number 1, which is Essentials, Cottons. Well, I just call it Cottons Universal because you can have all temperatures on this program. You can have cold, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So that's all temperatures you can have. And you can have all spin speed, 1400, 1200, 1000, 800, what's that, 600, 500, 400, and then this light goes out because you won't spin it at no spin. And you can have, I think, all the options. Yeah, you can have all the options. Number 2 is Cottons 60, so that's, you can have that 60, 50, 40, 30 cold, and you can have from 1400 right down to no spin. And I think, again, you can have all options, yes you can. Number 3 is Coloured Cottons 40, so that's from 40, 30 and cold. That's all spins from 1400 to no spin. And you can have all the options, I think, again, yes. Number 4, Synthetics 50, which is here. And you can have from 50, which is there, 40, 30 cold. And you can also have spins different now. It is from 800 right to no spin, which is 800, 600, 500, 400 and no spin. Options you can have, I think you can have them all. Yeah, you can have all the options on synthetic. Right, this is where we probably change a bit. Fast wash 60, and you can have from 60 right down to 50, 40, 30 and cold. The spins from a full Cottons 1400 right down to nothing, depending on what you want. The options, you can't have super wash, you can have an extra rinse, you can't have mini load because it's already a 3 kilo wash, or if you're me then it's not. But you can have reduced creases, so you could do synthetics on that if you like. Number 6, which is the specials programs now, we've got Baby Cycle, which ranges from 40, 30 and cold. The spin, because it's delicate colours, is 800, 600, 500 or 400 and no spin. You can have super wash, extra rinse, mini load, but you can't have reduced creases, but it does anti-crease tumbles at the end anyway. Number 7 is shirts, which only does 40, which I'm not very happy with. 40, 30 cold, I wanted 60 at least, and that is, the spins are only from 600, 500, 400 and no spin. You can have a super wash, you can have an extra rinse, you can have mini load, and you can have reduced creases, so you can have them all on that one. 8 is the lingerie cycle, and I think that is from 30 to cold. The spin is 600, 500, 400 or no spin. You can't have super wash for lingerie. You can have an extra rinse, you can have mini load, and you can have reduced creases, which will probably do no intermittent spins. Number 9 is the great old woolen 40, so that's from 40, 30 cold. Spin ranges from 600, 500, 400 or no spin, but you're better with 600 because you get a 400 burst and then a 600 burst. You can't have super wash, you can have an extra rinse, so that will be 5 rinses. You can have a mini load, but you can't have reduced creases, and reduced creases also adds another rinse. So if you did extra rinse and reduced creases on a program that allows it, then that means you get an extra 2 rinses. So on a Cottons wash you get a standard 2 rinses, but if you press them 2 options you'll get 4 rinses instead, which is quite good for me because I have very sensitive skin. Anyway, carry on. Sorry. 10 is Silk 30, and I'll be using this for my school blazer sometime next week. And that's from 30 and cold. The spin is no spin on this one at all. No matter what I put it to, it's just a no spin. You can't have a super wash, you can have an extra rinse, you can have a mini load, and you can have a reduced creases, because I used it last time. Eco cycles now, which I've never ever used, only number 13, which is fast washed eco. My arm's going dead. Now these are all cold washes, no change. The spin on this is 1400 right down to no spin. And you can't have super wash, you can have an extra rinse, you can't have a mini load, and you can't have a reduced creases. So there's only extra rinse available. Plus, these eco cycles should only be 3 kilo only, so it's only half load. Synthetics eco wash is still cold, no change. The spin is from 800 right down to no spin. You can't have a super wash, you can have an extra rinse, you can't have a mini load, and you can't have reduced creases. 13 fast wash, 30. Well, it's eco really, but it's 30 for the time. Cold, right down from 800, which it only stays at 30 seconds for. So which washer, count yourself lucky, because yours lasts for 45 seconds, mine only does 30. Which I counted the other day with a full load in. And I don't think you can have any options for this, not even an extra rinse. No options. That's how much it is. Crap. A, which is rinse, is obviously going to be cold. I just leave it at cold, but you can leave it at whatever you've had. And that does 1400 right down to no spin, as usual. And you can have no super wash, because it's not even a wash, stupid. You can have an extra rinse, which will give you 3. You can have a mini load, and you can have a reduced creases, which will give you 4 inches, and slower intermediate spins, and a slower final spin too. B, the worst ever spin program, separate spin program I have ever known. Right, there's no temperature for this. See that on the right. But if I put on, because I did it the other day, some silks, but I wanted to spin them, so I did a 600, and it spins at 600 for about, oh god, because it makes up its time for 16 minutes. It spun there for about, I think it was 6 minutes, but so if I did a 1400, it'd probably spin there for about 10. It's bloody stupid. But it's good for a 1400 because it's the actual full spin. And you can't have any of the options. So I wish you could just put reduced creases for a delicate spin, but you can't. And drain, there's not much you need to do for. No temperature, no options, I'm guessing. And no spin, obviously. That's the start button, obviously, and you've seen the rest of it in the wherever. Turn it off and put it back to where it was last time. Otherwise Mum was going to be like, oh, what have you been doing? And here's the drum. Still have a wobbly suspension, but it's nothing bad to the old Hotpoints, I don't think. Here's the door, but I thought they said they were going to do 180-degree opening doors. Well, I think that's flopped, because that's nowhere near 180, otherwise it'd hit the fridge. Oh, I don't mind it, because I don't want to hit the fridge. And here's the terrible drum paddles, which I don't know better of. And here's that horrible lumpy rubber already. This bit here, just a big line where it tends to rattle, see, when it's unbalanced. And for some reason, after every wash, you probably can't see it on here. Yeah, you might do. It's absolutely rotten, and I can't get it off. So I'm going to have to do a maintenance 90 with no spin and a mini load, so that'll reduce the time. So that'll be program 1, 90, no spin, what's this? Mini load, and start, and then that'll be about an hour and a half I've worked it out as. And then after it's completed, I'll do the full final spin at 1400. It's only so I don't get intermittent spins on the actual program. Well, I don't think it will. But yeah, there's all the programs for you. There's another 10-minute video I need to do, which will take 3 hours to upload of that. And I'm going to do a fast wash eco soon for you, and do a full video for you of it as well. So, hope you like the video again. Bye!